DKOldies, what are you doing, man? Every day it's something new. This time they're posting reviews on their YouTube channel and there's some sketchy stuff going on. So let's talk about it. So you guys have probably seen a couple of these, but as of about a week ago, DKOldies started making these videos where they take a content creator's positive review and they re-upload it to their own channel and kind of just to show off the good reviews, because obviously, as you guys know, they've been getting a lot of bad reviews in the last few months because they're not refurbishing their consoles. And as I see it, they're trying to sweep all the bad reviews under the rug, show the good reviews on their channel, and show that people are getting good consoles. But they're shooting themselves in the foot. Like, they're posting good reviews that are not good. Let me just show you. So first of all, this all started with Tribewolf a few weeks ago, or excuse me, about a week ago. They posted his order. You've probably seen this one before, but he opens up his Wii and some other stuff, and they give him some free stuff, whatever. So they're asking people to make these good reviews, and if they make a good review, they'll post it on their channel, and they might give you some free stuff. So that's the incentive. There's been a few weird ones. I haven't watched all of them, but a few weird ones that people have sent to me that I've watched, and this one right here. Just watch this one.
A package just arrived from DKOldies, and I'm going to show you how we open it. All right, I got an Xbox system player pack.
All right, so this one, I'll finish it out. But the first sketchy thing in this is if you look at the order number, right next to the order number, there is a date. This is from August 16th, 2022. So they're digging up reviews from 6 months ago to repost on their channel, which I don't know about you, but I find that pretty odd. Now, this is just the start of it. There's some more video reviews they posted in the last couple of days that I haven't shared with you yet. They're even worse than this one. But I'll let you keep watching this one, and then I'll point out something else in this video.
That's right. First of many orders, new fan, loving what you guys do. Now that's what I call a beauty.
All right, so a couple problems here. First of all, she didn't open it up, which is fine. Like, I don't expect customers to open up their consoles. But the problem is we don't know what it looks like on the inside. And my guess is that the inside is very dirty, because if you look at this Xbox logo right here, just look around the edges. Do you guys see that dust? I've talked about it already, but I just, like, I can't believe they reposted this. Like, you can't see all that dust around the Xbox logo. If they didn't clean off the Xbox logo, well, what else did they do? Like, that's the easiest part to clean. That's the most iconic part. The Xbox logo right on top of the OG Xbox. If you don't wipe that off, did you wipe off anything? I guess not. So that's a sketchy one, but it gets worse. So let me show you this one.
Watch me inspect my Nintendo 3DS XL from DKOldies. I paid for the good condition, and that is exactly what I got. No scratches, no dings, perfectly mint condition. The screens look great, the joystick works, as well as the D-pad and all the buttons. The stylus was included, and the 3D effect is working just fine. So if you're asking yourself if DKOldies is worth the hype, I'd say it's a pretty open and shut case. Support local business, support DKOldies.
So this one, I found this one hilarious, because first of all, they didn't even put a name to this one. They say an honest DKOldies review. Like, why would that be your title? Why would you not just say DKOldies review or 3DS review, 3DS showing it off, unboxing? I don't know. An honest DKOldies review. That's a weird thing to say. Like, the other ones are not honest. It's almost like they're, in a backhanded way, calling these other reviews not honest. Like mine's not honest. Other people's are not honest. I don't know if that's what they're saying, but that's kind of what it's hinting at. And the weirdest part is, like I said, they didn't even put a name here. Like in the other ones, they at least, like here they say Amanda. They say Amanda opened up, DKOldies unboxing. This one, it's almost like they made this video themselves and posted it, and are like, yes, we are the customer. We made our own review. And some of the comments here are funny. Where is it? And here it is. This is the one I found really funny. It said, in quotation marks, "We've investigated ourselves and found no evidence of any wrongdoing." So it's kind of like, if you're familiar with college sports, it's kind of like how programs will get in trouble. They'll do an internal investigation and like say we did nothing wrong, or they'll slap themselves on the wrist and take away a scholarship for a year or something. It's just sketchy. Now, I did look around, and I don't have it pulled up, but I think I found the original video on YouTube somewhere. Somebody else posted it as a short. Now, I don't know anything about that channel, but again, that one was from like 2 months ago. But either way, this is just a weird video. Now, these next two are where the fun really begins. Let me just show you this one from Zev the Great.
It's got its N64 in games. Let's see what he thinks about it.
Once again, big shout out to Joey and everybody at DKOldies. You all are awesome. Now I'm going to unbox the package here. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. It is in fantastic condition. And these are some of my old-time favorites. Army Men Sargent's Heroes 1 and 2. So I cannot wait to add on to my collection. Once again, to everybody that's part of DKOldies, You all are truly the best. Looking forward to the future.
And so first thing I'll point out is, first of all, you'll notice the third-party controller on the side. Just those controllers are not good. But here's where the fun begins. This guy, he posted his unboxing like a couple months ago. Again, this is another one they dug up 2 or 3 months ago, and ends up that he's not actually happy with his order. So they dug up this old review that was good, but he's since then responded back to people and even made a video saying, yeah, I was actually not happy with that order. You know, the third-party controller is junk. I paid way too much. Should have bought it on eBay. And let me just show you. So here's a video. Here's his original video from Zev the Great. If you scroll down, somebody says, thanks for your review. I'm definitely going to purchase from them. And he responds back and says, after seeing some recent videos on the disaster orders from them, I would not recommend you buy from them. I wish I had researched it more because I let my nostalgia get the best of me despite my console does work, and after opening and cleaning it, it works. You can save more money by going to eBay. I also would not recommend them now after what I saw recently. So first of all, he's saying that he opened it up and cleaned it. Tells me it wasn't clean to start with. And there's a key sentence here. He says, I let my nostalgia get the best of me. And I think that rings true for a lot of DKOldies customers. They see their cool videos, which they make cool videos. They make nostalgic videos. They have little games. Their content on their shorts are good, but it makes people get in the nostalgia feels. They go to their website and they pay way too much for a console and then figure out it's not refurbished. And he makes this comment 13 days ago. DKOldies didn't bother to even look at the comments on the video they reposted. Like, all they had to do was scroll down a little bit and see he wasn't happy anymore. And if I were them, I would not have posted that review. First of all, I wouldn't repost these reviews to start with because it's just a weird thing to do, weird scenario. Like, I get you want good reviews, but the timing of this is impeccable. Like I've said, they started making these reviews or reposting these reviews right after all the bad reviews started coming out. It's just weird, and it gets worse. Like this guy Zev the Great made a video called "My Response to DKOldies and My Mistake Buying from Them." He made this yesterday after they posted that video, and I'm gonna play some of that for you.
And so I just found DKOldies via TikTok and all that stuff, and I just enjoyed their videos, and so I checked them out, and I just went ahead and got a console from there.
So there it is. I think that's most of the consoles. They enjoy the content, think it's good. It's a great marketing. They're great at marketing via TikTok and YouTube, and he's like, oh, I can buy a nostalgic console from here. Let me go ahead and do it. And people don't realize they can shop on eBay, other retro game stores, local, whatever, and they can get the same console considering DKOldies doesn't actually refurbish them. But let's just keep watching this video.
And I did get a 64 from the video. As you see, it's still right here, still works, all that stuff. And yeah, I did go and open it after seeing all the recent controversy that has been going on around DKOldies. I thought it was just a hate. Because, there's just a lot of people that just get hate. It's just, unfortunately, the way people are.
Yeah, speaking of hate, please, guys, don't go to these guys' comment. Don't go to his comments. Don't go to the other people that are posting reviews. Don't go and leave hate in their comments. Like, if you want to go on DKOldies videos and say, are you guys going to respond to cleaning or whatever, then I don't think there's an issue with that. But don't go leave hate comments on these people's videos. It's just not necessary.
I did, after seeing all those videos and seeing some credible YouTubers like Richard Review Tech USA, Jacob R.
Well, thank you.
And many others. I just started checking them all out. And I'm like, nuh-uh, no way. Are you serious? So after seeing...
I think that was most people's reaction. They see these videos, and at first it's like, that's a little weird. Then they keep coming out, and other people, like multiple people, are posting the same types of videos. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's just everybody is opening the consoles up and figuring out they're not clean and refurbished.
A lot of those videos, I decided to go ahead and open mine, and yes, I did. The sticker was freaking right there, the DKOldies sticker. Void the warranty. I don't care if it voids y'all's warranty. I really don't care. But the main thing is, yeah, it was actually not too bad. It was solid. Inside, I had to do a little bit of cleaning, but compared to some of the others I've seen on this video, on the others videos, like Jacob R's PS3, man, if I would have...
Yeah, so it's hard to kind of gauge on what his looked like because pretty much anything on Earth would have looked better than the PS3 I got. So it sounded like his was a little bit dirty, which it shouldn't have been if it was opened up and cleaned and refurbished because he still had to do some cleaning. So it sounds like his was better than mine. But
in Jacob R's condition of that PS3 that he had, I would have lost my mind. So, yeah.
That PS3, man, We'll just keep going. I have no words.
One thing I don't like no more, these old freaking throwaway.
In case you can't tell, that's actually a third-party controller. They sell these controllers that look eerily similar to a real N64 controller, but it's not real. It's a knockoff. It doesn't say Nintendo right there, and it doesn't feel legit. I think the sticks probably last longer, but they don't feel good. Like, they don't feel authentic. The buttons don't feel the best, and yeah, I mean, you saw in the first shot, he did get a third-party controller, so.
Like controllers, and it stick didn't even work.
And he literally throws it across the room.
Piece of junk it is now. Don't worry about that. I went on there and I actually got me an actual.
He went and bought an N64 controller from eBay afterwards. I think there was something else in here he said that was interesting. Let me see if I can find it. So yeah, he brings up a great point. First of all, he says that he's actually had some other people he's talked to that apparently had the same issue where they open it up, not refurbished, not cleaned. Either that or it doesn't work, one of the two. And you can kind of see in his face and his eyes, he's so disappointed that this company is making this great content on YouTube, interesting, nostalgic content, and then selling these consoles that are refurbished, but they're not actually refurbished and clean. And it's just it boils my blood. I think it does for a lot of people that are finding this out and finding out they bought consoles and opening them up and being like, oh wow, this actually wasn't refurbished. It might die in a year, because that's the problem. Like, a lot of these consoles, like, maybe let's say you buy a 360 like I have. You buy a 360, it works fine for a year and a half, but after a year and a half, it gets red ring of death, and you open it up, lo and behold, thermal paste was not replaced. There's some dust caked around the CPU and GPU, and that's a console that would have lasted for many more years if they had actually refurbished it and replaced the thermal paste, which is critical on 360s, PS3s, pretty much any console that has thermal paste. And yeah, let's just move on to the next one, because there's another one like this where the customer's not actually happy, but they posted this good review. So let me play it for you.
Customer XD is about to open up his N64 and Xbox. I hope he loves it. Let's see what he thinks.
Huge DKOldies order. And this is my first order with them. The inside is very clean. Very clean. I got a good console, and from what
So my first question is, where did this N64 come from? Because I've never actually seen an N64 like this. It looks like blue on top and orange on the bottom. Maybe that's a legit thing. I've never seen it. Maybe they just pieced something together. I don't know.
It definitely looks good. From what I can see all around it and looking through all the holes and where the fans are and everything, I don't see anything. So that looks incredible. I am very impressed with this, and I'm very happy with this. The discs, we have a limited collector's edition disc. So that disc is pretty much brand new, not even a single scratch on it. Let's check the back. And again, this disc looks amazing.
So first thing I'll say is that their games are not the issue. I don't know anybody that's had an issue with their games. I haven't had an issue with their games. Their games are fine. Games are easy to refurbish, or most games don't even take any kind of refurbishing, because if they've been in a good home and they weren't scratched up, then they're fine. They just throw them in the resurfacing machine and clean them up, and good to go. No issue with the games. Might be overpriced, but they at least work and are good to go. But you saw him looking at the consoles, and he was clearly inspecting the outside, trying to look for dust and stuff, and he knew the history. But let me just keep playing it for you.
Awesome. That is amazing. I am extremely, extremely impressed. I had high expectations, and they've met me on every single one of them.
All right, so in this video, he unboxed it clearly, looked at the outside, and from the outside, everything looked good. And DKOldies went ahead and reposted his video. Now, let's take a look at his video. So this is the original video he actually posted on his channel. Basically, DKOldies, I haven't actually watched this whole thing, but DKOldies reduced it down and put it in short form. But he tests them out and stuff and whatever. But if you scroll down in his video, he makes a comment. He says, "So I did take apart my N64, and I'm disappointed to say it was not refurbished in my opinion. I'll be releasing a video showing the console and discussing this issue. I had high expectations, so nobody is more disappointed than me to be wrong." So this is 2 weeks ago. So DKOldies took this good review and then reposted it on their channel without even looking at the original video and just scrolling down a little bit and seeing that he's not actually happy with his console. So they've now posted at least 2. There might be more. I haven't delved into all their videos, but they've posted at least 2 good reviews that were not actually good because the customer wasn't happy. And like, at this point, you guys know that all eyes are on you. You guys are making these mistakes left and right. You're not refurbishing consoles. You're trying to cover it up, and all eyes are on you, and you're still making these mistakes. Like, I don't know, man, but it's just weird stuff going on. And I will tell you guys that I have 2 videos coming out in the next couple of days. I have let's just say I have an interview with a former employee. Comes out tomorrow. I'm going to do some highlights tomorrow. Saturday I have the full interview coming out, and that'll answer a lot of your questions, and it's a very interesting conversation, and I think you guys will like it. But like I was not expecting to make another DKOldies news video like this today, but I just saw 2 in a row where they're posting these good reviews that are not actually good, and I can't believe they're still shooting themselves in the foot. Like, all you got to do is call your consoles used, or come out and make an apology and say you're going to change things going forward, but they're just sweeping it under the rug, kind of trying to maybe change things up and cover it up with good reviews. It's just a huge cover-up job, and when will it end? Like, at some point it's got to end. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.